Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, say hello to your grandma for me. Your Grandma on French Toast is an 11% whiskey barrel-aged Imperial Stout from Pigeon Hill Brewing Company in Muskegon, Michigan. So just a few weeks back, I reviewed Pigeon Hill's Your Mom on French Toast, which I thought tasted really great, had a lot of maple, vanilla, cinnamon. Today I have the Elder Stateswoman from Pigeon Hill, Your Grandma on French Toast. You can check out my Your Mom on French Toast review right over here, but I really enjoyed the maple, vanilla, cinnamon flavors like I said before. And what makes your grandma different than your mother is that your grandma is aged in whiskey barrels, so it should add a bit of spice to your life. I wanted to give big ups to my friend Eddie Young for hooking me up with this beer. It was released as part of Pigeon Hill's 4th anniversary celebration, and Eddie was kind enough to bring me some of those cans. So again, let's take a look at the label. We'll jump into this beer. I'm really excited to try this because I liked your mother so much. I wanted to try your grandma. So yeah, on the Your Mother can, this is so confusing to keep saying back and forth. On the Your Mother can, it had a 50s pinup. I'd like to think that your grandmother is that same woman, kind of, a little aged, maybe not so much in a whiskey barrel, but aged nonetheless. And she's sitting on a nice piece of French toast with her jacket and her blue turtleneck. And on the side here, it says Pigeon Hill, brewed in beautiful Muskegon, Michigan, USA, pigeonhillbrew.com, which is obviously their website. And on the other side, it says enjoy cold and often. It has, the thing I like about Pigeon Hill is they put the glass type that they suggest you try this with. This is a snifter glass. Coincidentally, I have my snifter glass here, and on the bottom here it says YGOFT, tell you what it means to me, which I probably could have said it a little bit in a better rhyming cadence or whatever. But let's crack this beer and we'll do what we do here, which is smell the beer at first. Big old pop out of the can there. Whoa, just like your mother. Just like your mother. Smells great like maple. Big maple scent out of here. Does kind of have a little bit of a spicy note to it, which I'm hoping is the whiskey. Let's pour it in the glass here. Nice and dark, kind of a caramel color. Let's see if we can get any. I didn't get much head out of your mother. Got a little bit more out of your grandma. And yeah, it's got a nice tan, kind of coffee colored head. The collected in the glass, it's very dark. Pouring out was a little bit more caramel. Looked a little kind of on the thin end, but in the glass, it definitely does not look thin. So let's give it let's put a nose on it. But yeah, big vanilla, maple scent, getting a spicy kind of note, which I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna guess is that whiskey. But it's intriguing, they have the regular version, this is the whiskey barrel aged, the ABV didn't jump at all, so that's kind of, I don't know, I usually think that when you barrel age something, it gets a little bit more, it picks up more ABV, but we'll give it a taste now. Oh yeah. The whiskey kind of jumps up the front. It jumps up in the front. It's really surprisingly very. I noticed this about your mother. Your mother as well. The mouthfeel isn't thick. It's not syrupy. It's a nice, smooth mouthfeel. The whiskey kind of jumps up in the front. So that whiskey is what you pick up very, very much at the beginning. Then you get kind of the maple and the vanilla taste. I feel like the whiskey kind of overpowers the cinnamon that was so prominent in your mother. So I'm never going to not smile when I say the names of these beers because it's just really clever, at least I think. But yeah, so you don't pick so much up on the cinnamon as I did on the other one. It's a lot more of a whiskey flavor up front. If I had to compare the two, I think I'd probably go more for your mother on French toast than your grandmother. I think I like it a little bit more without the whiskey flavor in there. Not that there's anything wrong with whiskey, but at least it's not bourbon. You know, it's not bourbon barrel aged, because it seems like everybody's doing bourbon barrel aged stuff anymore. But it's good, and it's very limited. This is very limited, but I think if I had my choice between the two, I would still go after your mother instead of your grandmother, because again, I'm not a huge fan of the whiskey taste. I think you lose a lot of the really subtle kind of, you lose a lot of the subtle vanilla and the maple taste and the cinnamon. I mean, the cinnamon, I guess I'm picking up on the cinnamon on the aftertaste a little bit. It's kind of that extra little heat that gets added on the back end. This is really good. It's not very boozy. Again, if it wasn't for that whiskey, the whiskey kind of adds to the booziness, but it's not boozy as in warm in your chest or warm going down. There's not a lot of warmth to it in that respect. I don't have a lot of the kind of the alcohol evaporating on my tongue as I'm breathing in or talking and breathing in air. So I had this at the Winter Beer Fest in Grand Rapids, and I liked it a lot, but I think I don't know what I'm losing. Maybe on draft, it's a little bit different than it is in the can. I think I preferred it on draft, but again, if I had to choose between the two, I'd pick your mother over your grandmother, but that's just me. All right, friends, that is your grandmother on French toast. Did you get a chance to grab any of this up? And if you did, what did you think about it? Do you have any other favorite maple stouts? Let me know in the comments down below this video. And while you're down there, why not like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends? I'm here talking Michigan beer twice a week, and I bet your friends would be pretty happy watching some Michigan beer videos too. You can also check out links to my social media and a link to my blog at drafttherapy.com, where you can find all my reviews in one place. Also, a link to some merch, much like this t-shirt that I'm wearing. So you can check that at the links in the description below this video. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.